Okay, hello everyone, this is Lolly. I want to tell you about this wonderful class that Cindy and I both took, and it's about the Betterpress Letterpress from Spellbinders. How did they do that? So they gave us everything we needed in this box, and you're going to see this is the Betterpress right here. It works with all of your die cutting machines that take the standard size plates. This is the actual press. And it comes with these two shims, which you put down in there. This is the magnetic plate. Now, you will see it's dirty. You can't get it without making this dirty. You just can't help it. It's just going to end up being that way. It's going to get inky. And so this is the cover for it. We'll show you that in a minute. You've got some repositionable tape, 2 inks. The inks are formulated for this because they're a very thick ink that will work with it. You've got the archival ink cleaner. We got cotton, thick cardstock, and we have these plates. So this is what the plates look like. So for instance, you would lay a plate here. It's a very strong magnet. You would center that on in the A2 frame, and then you would take your top cover here and take your cardstock and tape that with the repositionable tape just on the edges. And I'm not going to tape it right now, but that way when you magnetize it like this, the card would be holding above that plate, but right now we're not going to tape it on at the moment. So I just want to say what you're going to do is take your inks and ink this up on the plate because you can't really move it once it's inked. And this is why you get all the ink on here, but it's okay and it does not damage the plate. It's just the cost of doing business. So when that's done and you have this taped on and you magnetize it and do this, you're going to run it through your machine, either the Spellbinders Platinum or your Sizzix Big Shot or whatever you're using, and then take this off and you're going to find a beautiful card here. So what I want to show you though, some of these also have matching dies, like this one has this that cuts the center out. So I was able to do this. So what is a letterpress? A letterpress inks the not a platform, it's not a die, plate. It inks the plate, and then it also debosses it onto the card. And I know you can't see that, but I want you to see how crisp and beautiful this is. This is incredible. You only get one chance though, you get one pass, because if you don't get it again, you cannot ever match it perfectly. And that's just because when you're putting this through, and it's running through your machine, there's a slight wiggle back and forth of like a millimeter or less, and it will just be off the second time you try to put that through. So there's the platform. It is beautiful. I want to show you some of the other cards we made. This takes a lot of ink, as you can see, but you can really feel the debossing there. It's very crisp, very beautiful. This says happy birthday, and that's this one. So beautiful. You got all these sentiments. You can letterpress those, deboss them, and then you can use the die to cut out the images. This was a really great class, very generous. This is the flower with the sentiment. So many things that we got from this. Now the question is, can you use these metal plates with the glimmer machine? Yes, you can. You can use these in the glimmer machine and glimmer, but you cannot use the glimmer plates on your Betterpress. So hope that helps. This machine is going to be available for purchase early June, like the first week of June. And I don't know the price point, $70 or $80 for this maybe. They do really encourage you to use these inks because these are coated, these plates are coated. They have tested them and these inks work best. Can you color these in? You can use colored pencils or any water-based markers or watercolor. Cannot use any alcohol-based products on these. It'll make them bleed. This one is also very stunning. I could just feel the debossing on that. It's so pretty. It was a wonderful class. The education was wonderful. I thought they were really great at presenting this and explaining, you know, what the benefits were and what we had to be careful about. And all in all, it was really worthwhile. Thumbs up to Spellbinders. I think this is going to be really popular.